podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling.
I'm done with fucking losing. I'm done with trying to learn this week's science.
Understand?
It's war, it's just straight war.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
As it stands, stop listening to the bullshit until it comes from me.
He's got to come out here and try to take this dude's head off, or we got a rematch on our hands, man.
I hope they can learn from my situation and not give up. Like, stay strong. Like,
a man like me don't make no excuses. My boy Chisora said I can win this.
I let the cat out of the bag. I'm a whoop Usyk next fight. I'm gonna beat him. I'm gonna take away them belts from him.
Look at him, y'all.
And I'm gonna reign again to become 3-time heavyweight champion of the world.
Stay hungry.
What up, what up, what up?
Stay
Welcome
humble.
back, ladies and gentlemen.
SDS
Welcome back
promotions.
to another edition of the
Let's go,
Boxing Voice
champ. Where's the
Radio.
rematch,
Yes,
champ?
we are immediately back. We said that we wouldn't be, but yeah, things happen, and the flights got pushed back a whole 12 hours, which means we are available not only for morning show, but for afternoon show, and I get to get a nice haircut from a Dominican barber here in Vegas before touching down in London. But since we're going to London, we will be doing our previews and prediction one day early. We will be in London for the big fight with Anthony Joshua, his return after 2 losses at the hands of Alexander Usyk. He's taking on American Jermaine Franklin, last known for his fight with Dillian White. We're also going to be talking previews and predictions for Robeisy Ramirez, who's taking on Isaac Dogboe this weekend on ESPN. Outside of that, we're going to treat this like a flagship show, give you some news and notes. So, yes, welterweights Virgil Ortiz and Emanis Stanonius are part of the subject because their scheduled fight that was postponed and rescheduled is now postponed and awaiting to be rescheduled. Last time it was Stanonius's appendix bursting and surgery having to take place that postponed it. This time, an illness at the hands of Virgil Ortiz that has been not disclosed at the moment. But buenos dias, Danny, a.k.a. Ring Walk.
Good morning.
What up?
How are you?
I'm good.
My man said the
Well,
afternoon show too.
usually people don't want to be biased and show they bias. My man came up in here with a top rank hat. Like, yeah.
Bro, I
The
rock.
general of top rank over here.
Fuck wrong with you. Nah, champ. Shit, I rock what's given to me. You get what I'm saying? Like that Everlast jumpsuit you see me with? Yeah. You know, I rock what's free, what's given to me.
Nah, I hear you, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Bruh, I wanted to leave the floor open for you, with the breaking news. I don't know.
Breaking news.
Breaking
Mantis
news.
Stanonius.
Nah, the other, like, your breaking news. Like, that's not your breaking news. Your breaking news, right? Like, nah.
What's
See?
my breaking news?
See, they like to paint me in a weird light as if I'm the casual, but in actuality, they be the casuals, bruh. And they want to just put you in the box. Like, you don't even watch the lower weight classes. A new way
July
is
25th.
rescheduled.
You know?
A new way is rescheduled. I don't know why you ain't want to tell the people that.
I mean, you acting like it's a normal day and we doing 2 shows, so I figure we save some of the shit for the second show now.
Oh, now you want to save. Now he want to
I
save.
mean, I feel like that could be the topic.
What? Man, that's the topic right now, man. How you feel? You think the rescheduling was like a little bit Too fast, too soon, just right. When was the original date?
May 7th. So,
And now it's July 25th.
yeah, okay.
We ain't had nothing
That's
big
sad.
happening in July. No, it ain't. Honestly, now they ain't got to compete with nobody. What month they was on?
Nah, they was going like the morning after Canelo. They technically wasn't competing.
I mean,
with
it's a
TV
Sunday,
time.
and
Now
know,
it's on a
people
Tuesday.
drunk after Canelo.
Now it's on a Tuesday, though.
People driving home.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm look up flights to Tokyo.
Tokyo. C-Dub, salute, champ. Chickarelli, what up?
Dímelo.
What's good, Tony T? Majid, I see you. Buenos dias to everyone. I hope y'all already hit that thumbs up button. You know. So, yeah, man. What's your thoughts, bro? I was watching the fight with Dillian White and Jermaine Franklin, bro. Jermaine Franklin was letting hands go, bro.
Yeah.
He wasn't afraid up in there. You know, I already know that's not going to be popular opinion the way that I scored it, but I gave him a lot of the first half rounds, man. You know what I'm saying? Like the first half of the fight, a lot of them first round, them rounds, man.
Them early rounds.
Them early rounds, I feel like he did a lot of work. Good work. More active for sure than Dillian White. He's small though. The commentators was like, bro, he looks like a cruiserweight compared to White. And if you're looking like a cruiserweight compared to White, you know you're gonna be looking like.
To everybody tuned in, we're still
Tiny
going to
Tim.
London. Flight just got pushed back from 11:30 a.m. to 11:30 p.m.
Word. Crazy.
For whatever reason.
Crazy.
Ness blowing my phone up at like 2:30 in the morning. Like I'm just supposed to be up at 2:30 in the morning. Then he
Why you trying to make it all
then-
sound cool for TV? I text him, yo, you up? Yeah.
And then
So
I went
then
back
I'm
to
like,
sleep.
call me. I'm like, call me.
10 minutes later, though, I had fell back
He
asleep
lying.
in them
He
10
lying.
minutes.
He lying.
And
he
then,
lying. He lying.
you know what I'm saying?
He lying. He lying. He probably wasn't
talking about-
expecting
he
for me
talking
to hit
about-
him up and be like, call me. He probably was like, yeah, I'm up. And then I'm like, call me. He like, oh, shit, I wasn't expecting to talk.
Yeah, I was asleep, bro. I'll text you in my sleep. You know, but we still going to London. We'll be there tomorrow night. Well, it'll be Thursday.
Damn, Arturo said.
Thursday night out there. So it'll be it'll be like Thursday afternoon in the States.
Yo, Arturo said, I'm not familiar with Franklin. Is this a 50-50 fight? It's not supposed to be.
Yo,
It's not supposed to be, Arturo. What up, Young Gun TV?
yeah, be on the lookout. Jared Anderson interview will be dropping. He actually breaks this fight down and makes his prediction. And he gives me a name on who he thinks takes him the distance. And the name, I feel like it surprised me, that's for sure. I feel like it'll surprise a lot of people.
I feel like Jermaine was doing good work with that left hook in this fight, but I just think he's small. I gotta go check his size, bro. He looks Tiny Tim status.
I just want to point out that the two individuals Joshua has lost to have been significantly smaller.
True.
In size.
Andy.
And then Usyk.
Maybe that's the kryptonite. Is not the big dudes, it's them
the
small
little-
dudes.
it's
Stay
the-
on the inside
It's
with
the
you.
little man syndrome.
Jermaine is listed at 6'2", but
So that's 2 inches shorter than Usyk. I don't honestly know how tall Andy stands.
Dillian is listed at 6'4", and he looks way bigger than 6'4". Joshua is listed at
So same height as Andy and 2 inches.
6'6".
Okay, so he's the same height as Andy and 2 inches shorter than Usyk.
And you mean Jermaine.
Jermaine.
But he's slower than Andy. I mean, even though he's practicing that left hook in the Dillian White fight, he's slower than Andy, but he painting with the jab. I'll tell you that. I'm telling you, that first half, he did his thing. I didn't get to finish rewatching it because I went back to sleep. But I watched like 5 or 6 rounds maybe, and man, he did his thing. Man, he was very educated with the jab. You know, Dillian does step up the pace after the 3rd round, starts going to the body, but illegally. Like 2 of them shits right from the jump was illegal blows to the body. You gotta always factor in a guy like Franklin is being counted out, you know, so he gonna bring everything. But AJ too, man. AJ said a lot of things in the lead up to this fight, and the biggest and most damning thing that he said is that if he loses to Franklin, he's retiring. So, you know, he put himself in a do-or-die position. Do you think he lives up to that? If Franklin gets the upset, does he walk off? He certainly has enough money, so it's not like he can't. But, you know, from a competitive standpoint, mentally, would he be able to deal with walking away?
I think that it's a decision he shouldn't make fight week or in the ring after the fight. I think that he should sit down with his team and, you know, evaluate things and see what options are out there. I think there's still a few options out there for Joshua, depending on how he looks in the fight, of course. A crossover fight is always big for to, you know, including Anthony Joshua. So I think you sit down with your team and you evaluate things. But I'm not writing them off, bro. I really think that we're gonna see a new and improved Joshua under the tutelage of Derek James Saturday night, and I'm excited, bro. I've never covered. I've never been in the same room, I don't think, with Anthony Joshua.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I've ever like even covered.
Yeah, I covered his Coming to America. Yeah, I covered his Coming to America.
New York, yeah. Yeah, that's when he grabbed his bottle of water and was like, ah!
Squirt, squirt. Yo, if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It's going to help with the visibility of the show. It's going to put this episode in the eyes of other boxing fans, hardcore boxing fans, casual boxing fans, true boxing fans. Why? Because we talk more than just the big fancy schmancy names with the fancy schmancy cars. We talk real boxing. So that we're going to get into the undercard of Anthony Joshua and Jermaine Franklin.
Before we do that, I just got to read this comment because they calling you Unc. He said, Unc, set Danny up with another translation interview. We might got to force him into it.
Yeah.
But it's just the fact that...
I mean, I'm an old head, bro.
Yeah.
I am what I am. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I got to ask you.
Got to embrace it.
I got to ask, and I'm not hating. One day I'm going to be there. But are you, like, going to dye your grays, or are you going to...
Nah, I mean, I hope my shit don't just get white like Leonard overnight, but nah. You see my gray right here? We just taking it in with the streak. I'm on some Storm shit. Desert Storm. Nah, but Storm from X-Men and shit. Male version. Yo, so the undercard is Mike Polite Coffee, the American.
Yeah, Mike.
Taking on Fabio Wardley. Wardley is so good too, man. But let me see how big Wardley is, because he's definitely more agile than Mike. He's a mover, you know, more athletic than Mike. Mike is bigger, 268 normally when he's in shape. Big 268 too, like muscular. Not lean muscle, but definitely, you know, a big dude. So Wardley really never went rounds. You know what I'm saying? He obviously been packing a punch. The most rounds he's gone is 3 with Nathan Gorman. And he put Gorman down twice.
Yo, Adelaide just walked down on his ass.
On Fabio?
Yeah.
He just trying to get a fight.
Yeah.
Tell him why he's signing Frank then.
Yeah, he just walked down on him. I was seeing
And said what?
Just talking shit.
Come on, man. Fabio leaps and bounds ahead of Adelaide.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm sure, like you said, trying to get that fight.
So, I don't know. This is a WBA Continental Heavyweight vacant title for 10 rounds. That's supposed to be 12 rounds, right? Anything belt-wise?
Nah, regionals usually be for 10, unless it's like I'm talking about regionals. Now, if you get into the interims and shit, yeah, those are usually 12.
He going to Dubois route by getting his Continental, though. That's going to line him up to get up in there with Dubois, if he could get in there with Dubois in time.
I'm glad, and I think they posted it maybe last night or this morning. I'm going to check as I'll talk, but I'm glad that we get to see the gold medalist, Galal Yafai. He's only 3-0. He's already WBC international champion. Yes. So this fight was originally scheduled for next weekend. So
Which fight?
Galal Yafai versus Moises Calleros for the WBC International Flyweight title. This fight was originally scheduled for next week. It got bumped up a week.
Bro, Fabio got almost a perfect record in terms of knockouts.
And
Holy
then Felix
shit.
Cash is off the card. So I do want to give a card update as far as that. Felix Cash is off the card.
Damn, bro. Polite struggling right now. How could you get the upset? It's the heavyweight division, so one punch could get the upset, but I don't think he's ever had that one punch knockout power on his level. He got Joey Abel out of there. He got Damani Rock out of there. That was true. That was one punch. The uppy did it.
Yo, but
other than that, his rap. That was the biggest knockout of his career was Damani Rock.
Word. The biggest.
Bro, and Fabio is so athletic. That's going to be such a tough fight for Polite, man. Damn. Yo, I had no clue Fabio is 15-0, 14 KO. They doing poor job of promoting these dudes. That's almost perfect. That's how you got to introduce it. The almost perfect knockout ratio. Like, come on, man. Sell that shit. They terrible. So real quick, the details for Virgil Ortiz, who becomes ill. And the
it was his pro debut.
Who?
That went the distance.
Who?
For Fabio.
Wardley?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then every fight since. So he's on a 14-fight knockout streak.
And it's impressive. He stopped Molina. He stopped Gorman. And he stopped somebody else he stepped up to.
And the dude he fought in his pro debut, he still dropped him in the first round. And at the time that he fought him, the dude had 27 professional fights. And that was Fabio's professional debut.
Telling you. He nice. And I don't think he had any amateur background like that. I think he was one of them prize fighter type guys. But boxing scene has learned that Amantius Stenonius, Virgil Ortiz, WBA regular welterweight title fight was postponed for the second time. Ortiz was forced to shut down training camp after suffering an undisclosed illness. The development forced the unbeaten contender to withdraw from his April 29th date. So, isn't this the second time this happens for Virgil? Like, it don't got to be this fight, but I'm pretty sure this is the second time he gets sick, no? And has to pull out? I'm about to Google that.
Yeah, Google that. I know that this fight's been pushed back now twice.
No, I know that.
Trying to think.
I know that, but he's been ill before. Look.
Talk to me.
Look, he pulled out of the Michael Mickelson fight. Virgil Ortiz pulls out of Saturday's fight because of a muscle. And that's not the first, bro. There's another one when he was with Robert. I'm telling you. Let me look more. He pulled out of another one when he was with Robert.
But to everybody tuned in, make sure to smash that like button. It's free. Weren't supposed to have a show today, but you guys have it anyway. And
because we love boxing.
Shit, we figure why not?
Why not? Got a beautiful weekend of big boxing. We here.
Yo, we kind of ain't talked about it. And
news and notes?
Nah, I was going to say since we're going to be in London, we staying up late since we'll be out there to do a fight chat for Dogboe and Robeisy.
Whatever's clever. I mean, I think that's the same day as AJ fight. We're gonna be in the arena.
Nah, I'm saying you got to think about it. UK fights here are in the afternoon, so it'll be early hours of the morning out there, probably 4 or 5 in the morning.
It all depends on our hotel having the right
internet.
Yeah, or at least the business center. We got Mad Bet 100 $5 super chat says Jermaine has a good shot versus Joshua. Pressure on AJ. Good morning, TBV. Yeah, I don't know that he got enough punching power though. Like he was letting his hands go for sure, but not a lot of punching power. I'm still looking to see if he pulled out of another fight. There's so many Virgil articles. Takes a long time.
Some people suggesting that he can't make the weight, but yo, he's more than a month out. Like I'm
Okay,
sure.
so David Avanesian pulled out of the fight with Virgil, and that's what Mickelson pulled in. But I still believe there was one time with him and Robert. It's probably deep in there.
Nino B, tune into the betting show, but you a smart guy. I'm liking that bet. I'm not gonna lie to
Which
you.
bet?
The over.
On?
AJ Franklin.
Oh yeah. But what's it paying? They probably know that themselves, bruh.
No, I mean over unders are always gonna be paying close to even money.
Yeah, that's whack.
Yeah.
That's for them ballers, man. Them baller betters.
I don't know.
Baller betters. Andre Ward's biggest
you
fan.
You gotta look at it like this, right, champ? You gotta look at it like this.
What up, champ?
Like
what up,
the super rich that's making money on the stocks. You know what I'm saying? They buy a lot. You know what I'm saying? They buy a lot of one, and bro, they take their small profits. Boom, small profits. Boom. It's a long game. It's a marathon, champ. So it's like that's how we gotta play the bet. You trying to get rich overnight.
Yo, shout out to Otto Violin. Shout out to Otto Violin. Shout out to Badu Jack. And shout out to Andre Ward's biggest fan. All from Sweden. Sending that $65 Swedish currency. He says the Zone invested $100 million to become AJ's broadcaster in the UK. And then he lost to Usyk again. The Zone would have wasted a lot of money if he loses to Franklin. I mean, it's still a possibility, bruv.
Still a possibility.
Super possibility. Super. Yo, to everybody that sent money for a shirt, there are no 2X's. I just realized that.
Really?
Yeah.
Like even on the website or just?
Oh yeah, maybe on the website.
Are you talking about in stock?
I'm saying that we giving away. We don't have any 2X's to give away. We got.
I'm pretty sure you made that clear. To if you out of shape, then don't participate because
I don't know. But somebody definitely said send them a 2X. So I'm talking to you. You gonna have to get a size down and go jogging like Ness had to do. You feel me? You gonna have to get that XL. But yeah, the fight with Virgil is not rescheduled yet, though, Danny. So he's sick as of now. They haven't been able to figure out, when they will reschedule the fight. And we'll see what happens. But on the undercard of Anthony Joshua, like I said, Fabio Wardley. So I'm going to go Joshua. Sorry, Polite. You got to, this ain't nothing personal. It's a sport. You're going to have to, prove us wrong. I'm going Joshua, then Wardley. I don't know Mateo. And you said Felix Cash is out.
Yes, that's why the fight was pushed up a week. That was supposed to be on the BAM card in San Antonio, April 8th. It is now April 1st, as Felix Cash has pulled out with a illness.
Campbell Hatton is also on the card. He's stepping up, 8-rounder junior welterweight And Ammo Austin Williams also on the card fighting River Wilson. Shout out to Ammo and Demetrius Andrade. Those two brothers was able to, and Raymond Ford. You know, I think Raymond, they stepped him up his last fight. He fought his first name. Did we know? Pretty sure his first name was last fight or the fight before last. Like,
yeah, recently.
Those three guys have been able to milk the hell out the system at the zone. I ain't even gonna front. Even Pacheco, you got to throw Pacheco in there. Like, anybody that gets to develop like that, you milking it, man. You getting paid to win the fights you're supposed to win. And that's great.
Yeah. So he got Jesse Magdaleno on April 8th, next Saturday.
Oh, so this is second step up. Who was the one before that?
Sakaria Lucas.
Nah. Before that?
Richard Medina, 13-0. Before that, Edward Vasquez, 11-0.
Is it Edward? I'm going to have to pull him up. But it's like I said, man, they are getting to eat, bruh. I mean, even Jesse, that's a winnable fight for him. I mean, when the last time we heard of Jesse Magdaleno? Ironically, you know, he got upset loss to Isaac Dogboe, who we are talking about this weekend, you know, but.
Yeah, I mean, he's been out the ring since May.
Is he still even with Javier Caputillo? I mean, Jorge Caputillo?
Yeah, I believe so.
I mean, shit, you ain't been seeing him in the gym.
I mean, I ain't been going to Caputillo's.
I mean, I could have sworn you was in there with Core.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With Core.
With Core.
The fuck?
What you mean? So the dude that works out there won't happen to be there?
Nah, I mean, he had the private gym.
But that's what I'm saying, Papa Chubby. You call it protected, I call it development, because at this stage, protected from who? They developing them, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, they've been able to make that money. I tell you that. Oh, Rico Ramos, ain't that the name? Oh no, that was Magdaleno fought Ramos. Let me see. Ford. Oh, he fought Carbajal. Isn't that a common opponent with Shakur? Yeah, Shakur. Okay. Shakur was the first dude to beat him. Second dude to beat him.
Yo, what the fuck is Jesse's nickname?
Jesse Magdaleno?
Because I think his Instagram's his nickname. It's not popping up.
It's not in Matador? Nah. It's not on BoxRec.
Somebody let us know.
It's not on BoxRec.
Y'all know Jesse.
Bro, I remember when he was undefeated.
He only got one loss.
I know. But that loss took something from him mentally. He ain't been back. That was the Rigo loss, right?
Nah, Dogboe.
Isaac Dogboe upset him. I just literally said that. But I remember when he was undefeated. Remember Top Rank did a show with Linares. I think they did a show with Linares in the Cosmopolitan. Mad years ago when they first used the Cosmopolitan ever. Long story short, I had an interview with Jesse in there, and he's like, "Yeah, I want Rigo," and that had been like the third time I interviewed him asking for Rigo, and I was so excited, like, man, yo, you know, no one ever calls out Rigo, you know what I mean? He never made it to that Rigo fight, but you know that energy is always welcomed.
How'd you feel that would have played out at that time? Because
he was the more talented brother. Come on. It's him and Diego, and he was the way more talented brother.
Yeah, I've always known that. I'm just saying.
He the one got the deal. Like, I believed him, and he had power.
I wasn't watching them back then.
Really? You're so biased. You're weird.
How the fuck am I biased, brother?
You're like fake Mexican.
Dude. That was during a time that I was only watching Canelo and Floyd.
And they're from, like, Vegas.
That was during a time that I was only watching Canelo and Floyd. You talking about 10 years ago, before I even moved to Vegas.
I don't know, bro. But, yeah, no, Jesse was that dude, bro. He was that dude. He had power coming up, too. He got upset. And something something escaped him. Because look, like you said, that's his only loss. It reminded me of Anthony Peterson. Anthony Peterson and Brandon Rios, that was a good fight. But then something happened, and Peterson was never the same after that. Never. But moving on, man, we're going to go ahead and switch cards. I mean, they got, like I said, Campbell Hatton on there, John Hedges, and the rest of these guys, you're going to have to tell me about them. But moving to the Tulsa card, April 1st.
Ammo Williams is on the card as well.
Yeah, no, we said that. Moving to the Tulsa card, Robeisy Ramirez taking on Isaac Dogboe. That's a pretty easy one for me. I feel like Robeisy should get this fairly easy, unless Dogboe hits him with some shit he don't see, and we get flashbacks of his first fight.
Oh man, I don't know that easy's the right word. Like I really want to. Like I feel like he's gonna win, but I've liked some of the improvements Dogboe's had with.
Oh yeah, for sure. Under Barry Hunter.
Under Barry Hunter over that headbanger. So I think this one might go the distance, but I'm still picking Robeisy to pull it out for sure.
For sure. Dropping the link in the live chat as we speak, because Danny has on an FTWR brand boxing voice shirt. I have an FTWR brand. This is what, the Hecho en Mexico inspired one, I guess. Yeah. Use our link in the description, or rather in the live chat, if you want to purchase an FTWR brand shirt. Remember, your favorite fighters that are also FTWR brand athletes, you'll be able to buy their merchandise with our discount code, saving you 15% off. So click the link right now in the live chat. Get you nice little shirt like Ness got on. This is an extra large, as you can see, but it fits nice and snug because it's those butter soft, smooth ones. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And if you haven't already hit that thumbs up, go ahead and do so. It's going to help with the visibility of the show. It's going to remind boxing fans that we're here every single day, twice a day, talking boxing. The number to call in right above our head, 1-425-569-5241. If you want to call in and give your predictions for this weekend's fights. A lot of fights this weekend. On the undercard of Robeisy Ramirez, which we both are picking Robeisy, we're saying. You said you don't think they don't think it's gonna be easy, but you sure he gets it.
Yes.
The return of Joet Gonzalez, he's gonna be taking on Jose Enrique Villas. Not sure I've ever heard of Jose Enrique Villas. Obviously, I've heard of Joet Gonzalez, who fought for a vacant title versus Shakur Stevenson once upon a time. And Villas, based off his resume, has lost to Ruben Villa and lost to Edward Baez. And that's about it.
Yeah, no, this is one of those cards, Ness, where you see a lot of the young guys that we know are with Top Rank. In developmental fights, you don't really know anybody that's across the ring from them, but you know what I'm saying, developmental fights. Hopefully they get an opponent for Jeremiah Milton, who's on the card as well. Looking forward to Joet back in there. See what he does against Vivas, which, like you said, I haven't seen. We're not too familiar with. Jahai Tucker's also on the card.
Making his debut at 154. There's flyers and everything for it. He's taking on an 8-1 opponent. This will be another 8-rounder, his second scheduled 8-rounder. This guy was making a lot of noise, talking real slick. Got himself a sparring session with Jaron Ennis based off our interview. Went out there and actually sparred Jaron. I heard it was good work. He does hold the win over DeAndre Smith. Decent win. Moving up to 54. Remember, he was calling out Xander Zayas. So he's going to have to impress the top-ranked matchmakers a lot if he wants to do that, because Xander obviously is a franchise.
Yeah.
Or trying to be built into one, should I say. Not one yet.
Jesse in the chat, yeah, we canceled the UK trip since Cash fight got canceled. You know, we were really looking forward to the Felix Cash fight. And, you know, it's really not worth it without him on the supporting cast. So, no, I'm fucking with y'all, man. We'll be in London, man. Flight got pushed back like 12 fucking hours, so we leave tonight. We were leaving 11 this morning. Now we leave 11 tonight.
But the person in the chat asking, yes, the Sosa Crew merchandise on the desk. That's a black hoodie and 2 shirts. Those are also available on FTWR brand, and you can use our TBV link to get a discount on that. If you haven't already done so, hit that thumbs up. Stop being stingy with them thumbs up. Moving on, I'm definitely going to pick Joette over Enrique and Jaha over Nicolaus. Sheesh. Let me see what Siri says here.
Segniashvili.
Tiger Johnson is back. Let's see who they putting Tiger in with. I'm sure
he's going up against a guy
Segniashvili.
named Alfonso Olvera. This is a 8-rounder at the 140-pound division, junior welterweight division. I know you got it pulled up. Let's see what we could find on Alfonso Olvera.
Yeah, trying to check. He's got 7 losses, so let's see who he's lost to. Quentin Randall. Okay, everybody knows Quentin Randall, or you should have watched him fight. Josh Torres. Don't know Josh. Josh holds 6 losses himself, from what it looks like. He got a couple draws over Carlos Villa and Hector Avesebo. And okay, so this guy is journeyman status for real. He had 2 fights with Josh, and he lost both, but he earned the rematch. So that shows some. And he's never been knocked out in 7 losses, so he's durable. You know, he's probably here to give Mr. Johnson alleged rounds, but Tiger punches. Can he be the first man to stop him? Josh Taylor fought this guy at 140 at 7-0. So
did he stop him?
He did not. And Tiger is now 7-0. So Tiger fighting him right on pace when Josh Taylor fought him. Ivan Branchek fought him at 4-0, the former IBF champ, though. And he also didn't stop him. And Ivan Branchek, let's be real, he was a buzzsaw when he first came up. Like, Buzz fucking saw.
What happened? Shout out to Intrigue in the chat, man. We appreciate you. Appreciate everybody tuned in. Make sure to smash that like button. Only 130 likes, 413 people tuned in.
Bruh.
What is going on? Abdullah Mason also on this card, champ.
Bruh, I think the flight got canceled again.
No, you're lying.
No, I'm serious. I just got an email. 707. It's probably windy, bro. It's probably a sign from Papa Dio not to jump on no planes right now, man. You know how that go. Oh, shit. I sent it to the wrong person.
On the app, my shit still say tonight. All right.
But anyway, what was I in before I said that? Because that shit ruined my train of thought.
We was on the top rank card. Just got done.
Oh, nah, with Tiger and the fact that, you know, he's stepping up at the same time Josh stepped up with this opponent. But I think maybe Tiger gets the stoppage. He's been showing power. I know he don't have a perfect knockout ratio, but he has been showing power. Let me see if he's been able to get a. Nah, he hasn't been able to keep a streak because Esteban Garcia broke that streak. Damn. Yeah, Esteban broke that streak in a 6-rounder. This is a Schedule 8. This will be his second Schedule 8. Nice and busy, though, man. I'll tell you that. Sheesh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fights in 6 fights in 2022. Damn. That's that development right there. Sharp. Sharp. Let's see. Also on the undercard, we have Jeremiah Milton, who doesn't have an opponent just yet, man. That's very unfortunate as I've seen him training hard. And he was fucking sparring with AJ. He was one of AJ's lead sparring partners.
Yeah, he was down there in Dallas. We just spoke to him last week. You guys can head over to the Boxing Voice to check out that interview.
So that's unfortunate that he's still listed as a TBA. Emiliano El General, the General Vargas, is also back. He's taking on Edgar Uvalle, or maybe the U is silent, no clue. 4-round fight for Emiliano. They're taking their time with him, huh? Well, how many 4-rounders is this for him now? We got Isaiah Guzman, $2 Super Chat, says, what time y'all leave? Midnight.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. You got the email I sent you?
Yeah.
And General is in a 4-round fight. This is his 4th fight. So they're going the normal 4-4-rounders for General. He's not skipping. We'll see in his next fight, do they give him another 4-rounder or do they go to 6? Normally it's 4, 4, and 4, meaning 4 4s, 4 6s, 4 8s, then you get into your 10-round fights. But if they don't, if you need more development, you might get an extra 4, you might get an extra 6 here and there, just to make sure the matchmakers see what it is they need to see from you. But, yeah, man, let's see what else we got on the undercard. Abdullah Mason is back. Shout out Abdullah Mason. I hope his brother gets signed. I know his brother, I called one of his fights in Atlanta. The whole family can fight. Obviously, Abdullah getting that top-notch sparring every time he's in Vegas. And he's a hitter, man. He's a hitter. Everybody you speak to, speaks highly of him. He's taking on Eric Garcia Benitez. Doesn't sound familiar, so I'm going to go ahead and do a box rec on him and see, has he fought any common opponents that I might have known. He's 4-3. He's coming on a 2-fight win streak. Shout out to Eric. He just beat 2 undefeated fighters. Nice. And they both were in America, in Ontario, at the Doubletree. It looks like Jalif or Jalapif, or I don't know. Lamido, though. Damn, he was undefeated. That's crazy. Got that win over you, huh? Wait. I'm looking at this wrong. Pardon me. He lost. Yeah, no, but he still beat 2 undefeated fighters his last 2 fights out in the Doubletree. Yeah, I just clicked the wrong one. He beat Ruben. He beat Ruben.
Man, we supposed to be flying JetBlue.
Isaias, it looks like, or Isalas. And then he beat Lamanius. Man, I have no clue. But he took them both 6, bro, and beat 2 undefeated prospects. This guy's from Greece, and he beat him. Nice. So, homie ain't that much of a slouch. I mean, he ain't going to beat Abdullah Mason no way, no how. Not looking like this, neither. He looked like Navarrete before Navarrete beat Dogboe and got paid. Look. Tell me he don't. He looked like the vaquero before he became the cowboy he is right now. Word, man. But yeah. So that's who Abdullah Mason is fighting. He do look like him, right?
Yeah, he do.
Next, okay, I was gonna ask this. I literally asked it in my head. Dante Benjamin Jr. is on the card. This is the other Prentice Brewer and Sappho train fighter. He's I believe 175 pounds, light heavyweight, and he's been doing his thing. He's been doing his thing. Bro, Top Rank has so many prospects, it's hard for them to promote because, look, like this guy right here deserves some promotion. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He caught a knockout in his last fight versus Emmanuel Alston. And Leonardo Silva, the fight before that, ruined the knockout streak. So Dante Benjamin, 5-0, 3 KOs. Light heavyweight from Cleveland, Ohio, signed to David McWater, split T, and trained by Prentice Brewer and Mark Sappho. I believe his first name might be Mark. I hope I ain't fucking that up. And this is the Dominican that Broadway Joel has been talking about, the Roland Polanco. He's with Top Rank as well, and he's on that undercard. He is welterweight, but looks like he might be, maybe he could do 140 depending, because I see he fought at 43 and 44. His alias is Lightning Fast.
Lightning Fast.
He's big though, 5'11", you know, number 3 in DR and 63 in the world. And he's got some international fights, you know. He's fought in Mexico, DR, U.S., looks like Germany as well. So he's been definitely moving around and developing, not just getting built up only in the Dominican Republic. Doesn't have any manager or anything registered, but I'm sure our good friend Broadway Joel can inform us if we ask. And that is all the fights on Top Rank. Now, if you're going to buy the Roy Jones Anthony Pettis pay-per-view out of Milwaukee, that's also April 1st. That's on pay-per-view and payperview.com. Roy Jones going to be taking on Anthony Pettis. I don't know who that is.
He's a former UFC fighter. Trains with Capetillo, actually.
How young is he?
No, he ain't young.
All right, so Roy beating him?
In a boxing match, he should, yeah.
Well, it's definitely a heavyweight boxing match. Victor Belfort is back. He's taking on Rolando Souza.
He's 36.
Who the hell is Victor Belfort fighting?
What's his name?
Dan, this has got to be some sort of crossover, right? Victor Belfort versus Rolando Souza, but he sounds Brazilian. But then they got Jose Aldo versus Jeremy Stephens, Luis Feliciano versus Clarence Booth, who's, you know, Mr. St. Pete. He's a boxer. Devin Cushings, I don't know who's that, versus Damian Marchino, don't know who's that. I don't know. A lot of these dudes, I don't know. This is like a big-ass card. There's too many people to mention. They got like 20 people on this pay-per-view. No bullshit. And then there's another card in Germany on April 1st. And I don't know anybody on that of note except for the dude that better be beat up, Adam Denies. And in New Jersey, another card in Paramus of all places. That's crazy. Never heard of a fight happening in Paramus.
Where's that at?
Bro, it's by the mall. Mike Lee's on that card of all people. Is it the real Mike Lee? I don't know, because this dude say junior middleweight. Don't sound like it. And then they got one in Brisbane, Australia on Fight TV. Floyd Mason, Fabio Turci. Never heard of these dudes. They got one even on Orlando, Florida. Oh, is this the one where our people's is?
Yeah,
yep.
I think so.
So this is the one we might tune into. This is on Boxing BNG. Our girl, Samara Woods, is going to have her pro debut. She's a lightweight, based out of Florida, trains out of PA. Brandon Lynch is on the undercard as well. I don't know if it's the same Brandon Lynch because this says 4-round heavyweights.
Yeah, it can't be. You got to be somebody else.
Yeah. Jamal Pemberton. Does Coach have a son, Otis?
No, bro, you're an idiot. That's Mike's fighter. We've had him on. You've interviewed him on the show.
There you go. He's fighting on. And Giovanni Lewis. I think that's another Mike fighter, right?
I don't know about that one, but
Yeah, no. Giovanni Estella. That's Mike's fighter.
Yeah, Estella, yeah.
This is a big card, too. Way too many to mention. Holy smokes. It's a lot of fighters. No bull. Lot of fighters. Lot of fighters. Sheesh. Lot of 4-round fighters. This is managers getting them contracts satisfied, bro. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 4-rounders on one card. Damn. Actually, make that 10. Sheesh. But that's happening in Orlando, Florida. And I might tune in, or hopefully we get good highlights of Shamar Woods' fight. Shamara, right? It's Shamara Woods.
Shamara Woods. I do apologize. I'm trying to get this shit sorted. I'm talking to them now.
Bruh, don't even fight that. If that second email was real, man, let that shit be. It's raining over there.
Okay, that's your shit, not mine.
Oh.
My shit is still good. That's why I'm trying to see what the fuck is going on.
Okay, bro. Why you gotta catch feelings? Damn. You see him all emotional with my sound bite, man. Motherfucker, emotional and shit. He lucky I don't find my sound bite. It was around here somewhere. Oh, there you go. Emotional. Chill, Danny. You're so emotional. But we are taking callers if you want to call in. Want to make any predictions on this weekend's fights. Remember, you got the zone card with AJ, and you got your top rank card with Robeisy and Dogboe. Those are the biggest cards of the weekend. If you want to call in, make some predictions. If not, short day. I got to get a haircut anyway. And, wrap it up for the UK possible trip. I don't know what Danny got going on over there. If he going to get it situated. But if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It's going to help with the visibility of the show to put this episode in the eyes of other boxing fans. Getting us new callers.
New subscribers.
New characters with their boxing knowledge. Yep.
Let me see.
So what you been able to figure out, champ?
Nah, I mean, I'm still waiting. The stage front people, they said they gonna look into it, and then I'm waiting on JetBlue people now. I'm talking to JetBlue people too. What I was, yeah. But y'all know the number to call in, 425-569-5241. Press 1 one time. Voice.
Dundale said Coach Otis' son raps. He doesn't box.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I seen that. Tuesday night fights coming back. What? Black Prom is doing Tuesday night fights for $3.99 subscription, I think. I think it's $3.99 a month. I'm already paying the what? $1.99 for Pro Box for Wednesday night fights.
Is you gonna pay the other one though?
Yeah, $3.99, man. That shit ain't about nothing. Plus, I'm pretty sure they're gonna have Roxy. She debuting on that. And who else? I mean, you know, they gonna give people opportunities, the people that they can. You know what I mean? Let me take this time right now to remind you to head on over to the Boxing Voices lead sponsor, Kenichi Bear, over at KenichiBear.com. Shout out to the individual that at 3:25 this morning purchased a headset, a Kenichi, 3:37, excuse me, purchased a wireless Bluetooth headset from KenichiBear.com using the code TBV. Hopefully, you're a caller of the show, and you're going to be using those to call in so you can prove me honest. So you can call in with your Kenichi Biz and your crystal clear audio quality so that people can see that these headphones are top quality. And that's why we recommend them, because we recommend them to be used when calling into the show, and we recommend them to be used when driving those big 18-wheelers for all my truck drivers out there, and even my postal workers walking up and down those sidewalks with them heavy bags. Keep the TBV in your ears using the Kenichi Biz. And yes, they coming out with the black. If you seen Tank at the pay-per-view fight, he had on the black exclusive black ones. Yeah, not even us. We ain't even get no black ones. Carter, what's up with that? But yeah, use the code TBV. I'm going to put that in the link. I'm going to put the link in the live chat now. These make great stocking stuffers for Christmas. I know we fall from Christmas, but they're great for birthday gifts, unisex as well. So they're good for boys and girls, men and women, because you definitely have female fighters and male fighters using these for the runs, Jihad Tucker uses these. Franchon Cruz, Javonta Davis, just to name a few. The link is in the live chat. We are taking calls 1425-569-5241. Press 1 time if you want to voice your opinion right here on the Voice of the People hotline. Today's show previews and predictions. The entire AJ versus Jermaine Franklin card on DAZN, and the entire Top Rank card on ESPN Plus. Smash that thumbs up button. It's going to help with the visibility. And I think that's it.
No callers?
Yeah, man.
Early show.
Nah, we're done.
I know most people.
They weren't expecting an AJ show, man. AJ
and they weren't
with 2
expecting
losses.
a show, period.
AJ with 2 losses, they're not interested, man. That's messed up. That's why UFC is better than boxing, bro. They don't throw away their fighters, yo. My man got 2 losses. Y'all don't even care. I remember this show used to get so many callers from the UK, bro, when AJ was on top. Catch us on the next one, 12 p.m. Okay, we got a caller from Twigs. What up? Hold up, champ. Hold up. Looks like I got to reconnect you. Don't go nowheres. Twig, what up?
Yo.
I hear you.
What's going on, this Danny? Good morning.
What's going on?
Nothing much, man. Just woke up. Hey,
Buenos dias, my friend.
Speaking on these 2 cards, man. I think they're pretty interesting. I think Franklin beat Dillian White, to be honest. So I'm very excited to see what happens. My predictions. I think AJ stops Franklin in the late rounds because Franklin's so small. And I don't think he has enough power to get respect from AJ. When he was fighting White, he ended up back against the ropes for majority of those rounds, and he couldn't back White up once. And White doesn't have a whole lot of punch resistance. He's not the biggest puncher either, but he couldn't get any respect from him. And I thought he won due to his dominance with his jab. But I think as the rounds go on, his fast hand speed may deter AJ, may keep him at distance in the beginning. But as he lands, I think AJ will gain more confidence in being able to take his punches and start walking him down.
I can see that happening. Because I seen him dropping that left hook counter on Dillian, but it just didn't have enough power to hurt him. He definitely knew it was there. He felt it, but I don't know that Franklin possesses the power to, hurt AJ.
Yeah, for sure, man. And it's a 12-round fight. So I think You'll eventually see him on the ropes like he was against White. And AJ is a beast when you're against the ropes. He will square up and let his hands go, man. And I think he's gonna swarm him and drown him in there in those late rounds. I think Robeisy is just going into that fight because with Felix Cash fight being off, I don't think there's any more fights on that card besides Wardley that I'm interested about. I do think the Wardley versus Coffee fight is it's a pretty good matchup. Wardley's kind of tentative, and he's wild. He reminds me of Herkovich almost.
Ooh, I wouldn't say Hergovich, but all right, I see you.
I watched the last the highlights from him versus Gorman Nathan, and Gorman was teeing off on him in those first 2 rounds. He was very tentative and almost like Jared Henderson. You know, he takes a couple punches before he starts like warming up into it, and then he just trampled over Gorman there. And he blasted him out. He did what he was supposed to do, man. He definitely that was definitely a statement.
3 rounds.
Yeah, it was definitely a statement. But when someone dominates like that, you just try to find what you can to critique where he can improve. And that's just one of those things. I think Nathan Gorman was doing his thing in those first 2 rounds. So I would like to see where Coffee takes him, hopefully into deep waters, because Coffee has some punch resistance.
Yeah, I don't know, man. He ain't been showing that as of late. Like, that's what we would like to see from him for sure.
And then he in there with a proven puncher, so we'll see, man.
Definitely.
Yeah, I think he gets him out in the late.
I think he gets him out mid-rounds.
Mid-rounds?
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah, because I feel like this, bro. I'm gonna be real. I thought Coffee had a major shot versus Grugan. Grugan was a fucking, like, dare I use the word bum. Like, the way he puts his punches together, technically, mechanically, he don't look as good as Fabio. Fabio looks good throwing his punches. He got swag. Like, man, he lost to that Gorgon Hovhannissian dude. I'm like, what the hell?
Wow.
Bro,
I didn't give Coffee a shot against him, man.
That dude was 3-0 too. Like, you lost to a 3-0 dude that's like slightly overweight, that doesn't even, look the part.
You know Gergen's fighting next, right?
I seen that. I think I seen it. I can't remember off top, but I seen he got a fight already.
Charles Martin, man.
Charles Martin, that's right. I can't believe they
I think
pushing that
Gergen's
dude
going to
like
beat
that.
him.
But they giving them dudes that they giving them dudes that they not
I think Charles Martin is a better opponent than Trevor Bryant, who Daniel Dubois fought.
I mean, yeah, hell yeah. Bryant ain't been in there with nobody besides Stavern and a faded older version of that.
Right. That's a big step up for pro fighter, man.
I mean, it's definitely a big step up, but not based off beating Coffee. Like, if you already beat Coffee, I mean, don't get me wrong. Charles Martin's a former world champ, so yes, you're right. I'm wrong. My bad. You're right. I'm wrong. He's certainly.
I was about to, yeah. We was about to argue a little bit there, man. Because I was like,
nah. He's certainly a step up. He's a former champ, man.
Michael Coffey, he's kind of like just getting out of prospects. I know he's old, but I would say that win on the Caleb Plant's card against DeMonte Rock, that was a spectacular KO.
Yeah, but that's so old, man. It's so old. He ain't done that no more, man. We ain't seen that in so long.
In ages.
And then he got the upset loss to Johnny, then lost again to Johnny, then lost to the 3-0 dude. It's like, what the fuck? He's on the backside, man. He on the backside downslide too. He got to prove it. It's hard to pick him. He got to prove that shit.
Right. It's a technical gap. I think Wardy's gonna get him out there, man. Because I just think so, man. I'm upset. I'm upset that they tried to make that Felix Cash versus that Italian dude IBF final eliminator for the number 2 spot, and that guy was 43 years old, man.
Yeah, I mean, Ishmael Basurro's pretty old too, though, champ. Listen, let me get to some other callers, Twig. We appreciate you calling in.
Appreciate it, champ.
I got a bunch of callers on Blog Talk. This means you have to press 1. If you're like, yo, just go to me, man. I'm only talking on my break, on my lunch, or while I'm getting this coffee. You ain't pressed 1. LV Slugger just pressed 1. What up?
TVV, fella. How it sound?
Like you just woke up?
Good. No. Good, man. Yeah, man. I ain't really got much on it, man. I'm just looking forward to the 2 main event. You know, Robeisy and Dogboe. You know, they got that fight on Top Rank this weekend. Want to see if Robeisy can. You know, he been looking good lately. You know, ever since he, you know, got that first loss in his first fight as a pro, man. He been looking good ever since. So, I mean, ain't this gonna be for a title? This for a vacant?
Yeah, should be.
Yeah. So let's see if he can. Yeah, let's see if he gonna be champion, man. I'm excited. Dogboe did what he had to do, even though a lot of people thought, he may have lost that fight, but it was a close fight. But I think he definitely gonna come and give Robeisy a good fight, man. I want to see if Robeisy gonna get the knockout. He just coming off that knockout win. I just want to see if he gonna look, how good he gonna look, man. But I do expect Robeisy to get the job done and be a champion for the first time. And the heavyweights, AJ coming back. I want to see how he look, man. Coming off them 2 losses against Usyk. You know what I mean? Let's see if he can get back, man. Then he got one of the best trainers in the sport, if not the best. Derek James got a lot of belts over there. Got a lot of 2 champions over there with a lot of belts, man. So he definitely doing this thing in the sport. So let's see if he can do what he can with AJ and get him back to being at the top, man. You know what I'm saying? I am hoping he get the job done because I still want that big fight, man. I still think AJ Wilder is one of the biggest fights in the sport. So, man, he already talking about retiring if he lose. So, let's see if he can get the job done. I expect him to win. I just want to see in what type of fashion he gets the job done. You know what I mean? I don't want it to go the distance. I want to see a knockout. Get him back on a knockout streak. You know what I'm saying? And let's see if who he gonna call out after. With the undisputed fight falling through. You know what I'm saying? They talking about Usyk Wilder, but if that fight don't come about, you already know Wilder AJ. Like I said, I still think that's one of the bigger fights in the sport. So man, I'm pulling for AJ, man. Hopefully he can, get the job done, look good, and get that confidence back up. And got like I said, one of the better, if not the best trainer in boxing in Derek James. So man, looking forward to this weekend. And yeah, man, that's all I got.
All right, LV. Appreciate you calling in. I got Davidian, Buffalo Falls. What up? Davidian.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, what up?
What's good, Ness? What's good? So y'all trip is y'all going to London later.
Yes, supposedly. Danny seems to believe
y'all have
maybe
a safe
not.
trip.
Hopefully.
Hope y'all have a safe trip. Yeah, no, I'm excited to see AJ back. I mean, he with Derek James to see how he do. I know a lot of people doubting him against Franklin, but I think AJ should be able to pull that one out. But you never know, it's boxing, because mentally you got to be there too. So, but I look forward to that and Robeisy. I've been a big fan of Robeisy Ramirez, so I gotta look at the blood, sweat, and tears. Yeah. Other than that, I'm just. And so the cash flow fight is off, or what happened with that?
Felix Cash, not Cash Flow.
Or whatever, Felix Cash. Is his fight still? Is he still fighting, or is
nah,
it
it's off.
Oh damn.
Austin fighting though.
Okay, Austin Williams. Okay. But yeah, I'm be watching. You know, I'm a boxing degenerate, so but I watch other sports besides boxing. But yeah, now I hope y'all have a safe trip later. Yeah, shout out to
Watching other
TBV.
sports though, bro.
What you mean? I always watch other sports.
Come on, bro. Don't do that.
I'm not too, bro.
Ignore him.
Don't be
listen to
cheating
him.
on boxing, bro. Don't be
Ain't
doing
nobody
that.
cheating on boxing. I love all sports, brother.
Nah,
I
man.
can't do that. I love all sports, man. I watch tennis, all that.
Tennis? What the hell?
Hell yeah. Yeah. We do all that. But yeah. God bless y'all. That's my call.
All right. Last call for alcohol. If you are on Blog Talk, which is the 14255695241 number, and you didn't press 1, we gonna leave you in the dust. Oregon, con amor, Esteban.
Good morning, God.
Good morning.
Peace, God.
Good morning, Danny.
Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning, TBV. I got one for y'all today. I'm full of creativity.
Let's go.
I'm always listening to the show, and I'm always like going for walks, doing what I got to do, cleaning up around the house, listening to y'all. Cleanliness is next to godliness.
Word.
Yeah, that's a line from Paid in Full. If y'all ever watched that movie. But here I got Ali enthusiasts. I'll just go back and watch so many Muhammad Ali interviews when he goes on talk shows. Highlights, of course, everything. But I made my own poem because he inspires me. All right, lock and load, ready to go. I light you up quicker than a Christmas tree on Christmas Eve. Don't you fuck around with me, because I am and I will. Built like that, American tough, Ford truck, granite chin, born to win. All the city cats love me. They could tell I'm one of them, just a bag in the wind, searching for a friend. I enjoy walks in my leisure. Fighting is my pleasure. Fucking is a thrill. Sometimes I can't believe my life is real. Thank you, TBV, and may everybody have a great day. Make the most of it, and y'all be safe on your travels.
Thank you. Oh man,
All right.
spitting bars.
All right.
Spitting bars. Stop playing with them.
Salute.
I'm about to go. I'll be back.
Bars. Yo, we are out. Nest GTO, Instagram, and Twitter. Catch me on the next one.
Ring Walk Danny, Instagram and Twitter, The Boxing Voice.
Shout out to AJ, man. He brought him out. Bring him out.
Word.
So many callers.
Arrivederci. Catch us on the next one, whenever that may be.
Thank you, AJ. Yeah, Virgil pulled out his fight, bruv.